Hey Libra, hey, how you feeling? Welcome to the channel, Libra. If you're new, welcome back, Libra. If you are returning, Libra, I'm Shauna. This is your highest good tarot, and we're some folks here who are elevating, we're growing, we are evolving towards our higher selves, towards our highest potential, towards the divine. Libra, whichever applies to you in your spiritual journey. Today is no different. We are talking about where you're being divinely guided. And, the journey, although important, the destination, although important, the journey is the most that we should be paying attention to. You know what I'm saying? And so we are going to start off with the situation that is surrounding where you're being divinely guided, and we'll go from there. So just keep in mind, uh, Libra, that this message is not for every Libra placement, and that is okay. Take it as it resonates. Let's get started with the situation surrounding you. What's the situation surrounding Libra and where they're being divinely guided? What is the situation? Ooh, all three of your cards came out. Ain't that something? Let me make sure nothing else turned over. All right, it didn't. Awesome. Okay, so we have the High Priestess, Six of Cups, Eight of Cups, at the bottom of the deck, Death. Libra, what in the world? Are you avoiding a transformation? Are you avoiding an elevation? I'm only asking for a friend. Because we have the High Priestess here. It's like you've been doing a lot of work, Libra. Six of Cups is here. The Six of Cups for me in this reading, it means different things for me, but what I'm getting from Spirit right now is that the Six of Cups, it's like you've been working really hard with your benevolent ancestors, with the divine here. And you have been elevating, you've been initiated, many of you, whether by, something that's more traditional or whether by the divine themselves. And but this Eight of Cups here, though, it's like you leaving something on the table. Like, nah, not almost like a I'll be right back for many of you. And for others, it might be more so like, Let me clarify this Eight of Cups. Can we clarify the Eight of Cups, please? I see, I see. There's some things you don't want to leave behind. Maybe some people, some places, some activities. Ten of Cups at the bottom of the deck. It could be, all can be true. you know? There's a space where you have gotten comfortable and you're not quite ready to let go. You're not quite ready to move up to the next step because that it means that certain people, places, things, and behaviors will have to be severed. Some of these people may be in your family. They may be, chosen family up to, maybe like family. Y'all are close. Y'all are close. For some of you, this Three of Cups is about something else. It is about an activity with a certain person, but this is a certain person that is not within a particular covenant that you have with somebody else. Does that make sense? And for some of you, it's not even a covenant. Let's just say um it's a connection that was initially intended to be monogamous, or maybe you all had the understanding that we're just keeping it between A and B. And for those of you who are polyamorous, A, B, and C, and or whoever, but everybody knew who were all involved, is what I'm saying. There was no hiding, but there is somebody that is not involved in the original agreement that you would have to walk away from. Take it as it resonates. That message wasn't for everybody. All right. So we got that out. Let's see. Libra, where they trying to take you? Where is Libra being divinely guided in divine timing? We have the Eight of Wands, Justice, Five of Wands. Hmm. Yeah, the Fool. Man, if that isn't a card of faith, trust beyond all, you know, trusting your spirit team, trusting the universe, trusting the journey, um, trusting beyond all logic, as the Kabbalists say. They are trying to take you, again, elevate you, involve you, bring balance, take you out of chaos, and quickly, immediately. Not now, but right now. Because there are things that you have to do, Libra, that elevated you. There are, but you know this. You know this. There are things that elevated you, evolved you. Had there are tasks, there are assignments. And if you look at each one of these cards, they are facing, you can't see their faces. You can't see this face of this person, right? And then when you look at your spread, where the chaos is, where all the people are, where everything is going on, check out where everybody else in these other cards are looking away from this. Even, it's like they're trying to take you out of this situation, take you out of some shit you about to put your own self in. Yeah, take you out of a straight up chaotic situation. But you have to trust the process. You have to trust the journey, right? Because that's what faith, that's what that's all about. Hmm. Let's go into the advice. What's the advice for Libra. Libra, if you're still with me, like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. And if you'd like a personal reading, there are different ways to get one. Just send me an email. I can let you know, including getting a confidential email during the live on Tuesdays here on YouTube, where we assign you a number to identify you. Yep, we do that. Your advice starts with the 10 of Wands. I just heard Spirit say, pick up your shit. Pick up your shit. The 10 of Wands, Ace of Wands. Okay. That means you got you got 11 wands that you got to get together. At the bottom of the deck, strength. You got to be steadfast. This is complacency and comfort can be tempting. And I'm speaking from experience. It can be tempting. Like, nah, it's like when it's cold outside. Not the old song, when it's cold outside. But no, it's like when it's cold. You probably don't get to really experience this much if it doesn't really get cold where you are. But you'll understand what I'm going with it. When it's cold outside and you get into your warm bed and you wake up and the bed has a chokehold on your ass because it feels so good under the covers. You don't want to get out because you know it's cold. It's like that. But at the same time, you know you have shit to do. You have to go to work. You don't have any more PTO. It's not a vacation. It's not a holiday. You know, you have errands to run. You got children to take to school. You have to feed the dog. The dog has to go on a walk. There are things you have to do. There are tasks and assignments. And Spirit is just like, be steadfast. Pick up your shit. Get out of that bed. Get to moving. You know what? Get them sticks and make a fire. You know, because there's opportunity. There's more opportunity on the other side. Yes, where you are, it feels great. You're in a good space, but you were never meant to stay in this space, Libra. There, there is a life that you chose. There is a life that you chose. And some would say that you have an obligation to follow through. Not just because, you know, of not only because of the path, the life path, but for yourself to see it through. But on the other side, there's so many different things that are coming, and this isn't like, you know, this ain't the same kind of wand. These are the responsibilities that you need to pick up, you know, the tasks, the assignments. It's time to pick that shit up and go to the house. You got things to do. But when you do the work, there's always reward. Always. And it's one thing to need a break. If you need a break, Spirit's like, say it. Say it. If you are damn near burnout with this 10 of Wands here, you know, say it. Talk to your folks. Talk to the universe. Talk to the angels. whomever it is that you lean into. Tell them you need that energy. Like, I need y'all to give me some energy, yo. You want me to do this? I got, you know how to do it. You know what to tell them. This ain't your first rodeo, Libra. This ain't it. But it gets tiresome, right? Yeah. Let your concerns be known. This is his opportunity. This is your opportunity. Let your concerns be known. Pick up your shit, go into the house, let your concerns be known. Like, have that sit down with your benevolent ancestors, have that sit down with the universe. You talk to them anyway. Sometimes they just need you to ask for it. Let's get a time frame here for you, Libra. Let's get a time frame here for you. And Spirit, please let us know what this time frame is all about, too. We got February. February. For many of you, this shift, this elevation that they're trying to take you on, they want to initiate it in February of this year. If you're watching this in real time, we are damn near mid-January 2026. They want to initiate it in January. At the bottom of the deck, I have October. And what Spirit is set leading me to tell you is that have that talk. It can be delayed, but with a break. With a break, you know, it may push other things back. Maybe, your journey is your journey. But this is just a heads up, just in case. Have your talk, Libra. Because closed mouths don't get fed. Is that it, Spirit? That's it. That's all. We said all Libra. It's time to go. Until next time, y'all. Bye.